today is Sunday, September 18th, and in this vlog you guys are going to get a behind the scenes look at my Baton video montage, as well as some outtakes, because it does take me a few tries sometimes, and a lot of times I drop it, it goes like way out of the way, or you know, it hits me in the face, because you know, that's part of baton twirling. A lot of times the baton hits you in the face. But anyway, without further ado, let's get into the behind the scenes and the outtakes of filming my video montage. Also, I forgot to mention, the reason why I'm making a video montage is actually I did want to get some montages up on my Baton channel because I have not posted anything on there in a while, so I did want to get some up. But this is for my English class because I am doing a speech on baton twirling. Basically, she said you could choose whatever you wanted because it's just like one of the requirements that you have to do like a talking speech like in front of the whole class like per semester. So this semester she just said just pick whatever you want. You could do like literally whatever you wanted to talk about, and she recommended you do one of your like college essay prompts. So I chose to do the one about my talent or skill, and I decided to talk about baton twirling, and I'm like, that is so perfect. I literally get to go in front of a class and talk about how much I love baton twirling, so that is like literally perfect. But of course, with any good speech you need like a visual aid, so that's why I'm making the montage to show my class after I am, you know, done with my speech. And I have yet to work on my speech. I am like the biggest procrastinator ever, but I am just talking about baton twirling. So I basically have the speech in my head, like I have the ideas, I just gotta put in the like linking words and make it sound all like speech like, but basically I know everything I'm gonna say, and I'm super excited about it, and I'm going first. I always like to volunteer first for presentations. I have like my entire high school career, like starting freshman year, I'd always volunteer to go first because teachers grade you much less harsh and they have nothing to compare you with. If you were the first one to go, there isn't like any like super great presentations before you, so it's best to volunteer to go first, I think, and then you get it over with, because especially I actually don't really get super nervous to talk in front of the class. Like, I think I'm a good speaker, but I am really nervous like before I get in front of the audience or the class. I do get like super nervous, so if I go first, then basically it's over with and I don't have to worry about it the rest of the time. I can just sit, chillax, and I'm good. So I love to volunteer to go first, and I highly recommend it, especially if you're the type of person who gets nervous. Volunteer to be one of like the first ones. It will make your life so much easier, I guarantee you. And it's never good to go last. Never good to go last. I mean, obviously if it happens that way, it's completely fine. As long as you have a good speech, you can still get like a good grade or something like that. But I think it's always best to go first because then you get it over with and you have nothing to compare you with. I've just noticed it's a strategy that's worked for me, and it worked for a lot of my friends. Okay, just a few more disclaimers. One, my lipstick is messed up. I just noticed that, so I know I have to go fix that. The other thing is that my eyes, like I wear contacts and sometimes they just don't work with me, and today's one of those days, so one of my eyes looks like really weird, like that, like one eye looks really closed. Yeah, that's just my contacts. I'm hoping that it doesn't do that for the video montage, but sometimes it gets like that. Also, it's outside and there's like a lot of like dirt in my backyard, like a lot of dust, so a lot of times that brushes up in my eyes and it makes my eyes like twitch and like one eye get really small. And I noticed that. I think that happened in the last clip, so I'm sorry about that. But if you're wondering, that's just because of my contact, and it's happening again. Wow. This is literally my backyard. Like, it's all dust. So if you have like really bad allergies, they like totally act up, and you can see my shadow, which is why I'm afraid that I won't have good lighting, because there's like a lot of shadows. And I remember that happened all the time when I was trying to film my like daily videos for Instagram this summer. When I was doing the countdown to nationals, I had a problem with the lighting, so I'm afraid that I might have to wait a little bit till later because of the lighting, but we'll see. But yeah, this is my backyard. It's like literally all dust. Okay, I am trying to test the lighting, and right now it's not looking super great. I mean, because the house is right there. See, if I went over here where the sunlight is, whoa, it's not wearing sunglasses. I think it's better over here, but I know where to set the camera. Over here. Maybe I could set it on that thing. I got the gymnastics mat out just in case I want to do some like extra moves or stuff on it. I'm not sure if I'm going to use that. I'm probably going to have to move it because, as you can see, actually, the lighting on there isn't bad because it's like in the shadow. So maybe that could work. But the problem is over there, it's like half dark, half light. So I'm afraid the lighting would be weird. I'll have to test it out. You guys, it is so hot in Cali right now. Like, literally, it was getting cool, and then all of a sudden they're like, oh, don't worry guys, it'll be back to 100 by this weekend. And I'm like, dang it. I hate it when it's hot. And I don't know if you could tell, but my makeup is like totally washing off. It's because it's hot. So I think I'm gonna need to go like powder that because it's washing off. So when you're filming, the lighting has to be behind the camera, which means the sun has to be behind the camera in my case. And if the sun is behind the camera, the sun is also in my face. And when the sun is in my face, I can't catch the batons. So as you just saw in the last clip, I cannot catch it. So I think I'm gonna have to wait a little bit till later so that way I can actually do the tricks, because right now the sun is really, really bright. It's like 4 o'clock and it's like shining down on me. It's also super hot, by the way. I think I mentioned that in the last clip, and I don't think I can do it right now. However, there are some things I could do that don't involve me throwing it up. I could probably do like some of the extra moves and some of the rolls. Come to think of it, I think I'm gonna do that because I can't save everything for later, because then it might not get done. Because, you know, if I only have like a short window, then everything has to be like done perfectly. Like I can't drop it because it's got to be filmed before the sun goes down. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna film the rolls and the like extra thingies. I actually don't like the clip I just took, and I feel like this is going to be a huge problem because I don't like a lot of clips I take, and I'm like, I want this to be really good, but I think I'm just going to have to like take the videos, and as long as I'm like okay with it, I'll just go with it, because I know I'm the harshest critic of myself, and I know what I think is not necessarily what other people are going to think. They're probably not going to think much of it, but I don't know. I think it's like, maybe it's the clothes I'm wearing. I just think I didn't look very like good in that video. So maybe it's something else. Maybe I'll just try like different extra moves and see what I like, what looks good, and I'll try some rolls and stuff, because I really want to be happy with this, because like I'm showing this to my class, and I did think about showing them one of like my other videos, like my show twirl that's on my channel, but I don't know. I think I just want to make a new one that has like 2, 3 baton and rolls, and has like all of the events like mixed in to some extent, and I want it to be about 2 minutes. Because my speech is going to be about 3 minutes, and then that would be 2 minutes, and then that would make it around 5 minutes, which is what it's like supposed to be all together. So let's go see what we can get done. I really thought it would work this time, like seriously guys. Okay, now it's the shadow that's really bothering me, and I really think if I wait till later, the shadow will be eliminated. So I think I'm just gonna wait a little bit longer. Obviously, if there's still a shadow later, I'll have to just film with the shadow and deal with it, whatever. But I think I'm gonna wait till a little bit later, but I know how I'm gonna do it. Like I know like what moves I want in which order, and I'm gonna kind of like edit it as I film, if that's possible. Obviously I'm running out of time, I'm just gonna film things, but I'm going to edit it while I'm filming, so that way I know that if I don't like it, I can just like refilm it or film it in a different way or film a different trick, so that way it all looks. And I'm gonna do like a blend. I'm not gonna do like all the 1 baton tricks and then all the 3 baton tricks and then all the 2 baton tricks. I'm gonna do like a 3 baton, like the juggles, and then I'll go into like rolls, and then I'll do some 2 baton, and then I'll go back to 1 baton, and then I'll do some extra, like, so it could be like a variety, and then hopefully it will get up to 2 minutes, because it's got to be 2 minutes. And I have like a bunch of ideas, so as long as I can like do them and like catch them, I've got it. So let's hope it works out that way. It's a little bit later now, so I tried filming again, and the lighting is, I guess, not super much better, but the main thing that's bothering me, and I'm like so frustrated with this, is that I'm not catching my 3 baton. And I don't know why. I've been practicing it, but I don't know, it's just like I'm having an off day, so I'm like trying to relax, and I'm trying to catch it, because I really want to show 3 baton in this, but I got to be able to do it with catching it. So hopefully sometime in the next few tries I will be catching it. And I think the main thing is the lighting. I can't see it, so I think I'm still gonna have to wait like a little bit later, because I'm not catching my 3 baton. It's frustrating. Alright guys, try this again. And I already can't see, but let's see. Alright, one more time. Alright, I think that one counts. So I actually got it done, and I'm really liking the way it turned out. So if you guys want to check it out, you should definitely check out my Baton channel. And as always, I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. I know I really only vlogged the behind the scenes filming. We did go to the mall today. We saw Bridget Jones's Baby, which was really good. Like, it was so funny. I love movies like that. Like, I love romantic comedies. Like, romances are my favorite. I also love comedies. Romantic comedies are bae. It's my jam, and I loved that movie. It was really good. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog, and I will see you guys all in my next one, which will hopefully be tomorrow, because I've been kind of on a roll with the daily vlogs. I've been doing it for like 3 days, so I'm really hoping that I could get another one up tomorrow, especially because all of my TV shows are returning next week, which means that's basically going to be the vlogs, me talking about the TV shows and like my reviews and like how I liked them. So if you guys are excited for the TV shows to be coming back on ABC, NBC, Fox, all those shows. Not all of them are returning though. Not all of them. Bones isn't returning till April. Grimm isn't returning till January. And then ABC Family shows obviously aren't returning till January. Like Swiss Shepherd and the Fosters are returning in January. But Teen Wolf is returning in November. But Pretty Little Lies isn't returning till April. And yes, I know all this stuff because I'm like crazy. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog, and I will see you guys all in my next vlog. Bye.